curious about the Enmin when I first received this mission. Then when I saw the actual Enmin, I was like, you know, so wowed and amazed.
An experienced hunter can read the winds.
Ma'am, it's working!
Did this just make Sheeranite? With the most basic raw materials? Sheeranite is an originium derivative. It's basically protocol originium with additional properties imbued by the forge itself. This process is truly effective. Sorry, I got a little carried away. Our next step is to verify the effectiveness of the newly produced Sheeranite. Enman, remember the place where we found the Blight? If this batch of Sheeranite can reset the entire Sheeranite flow control node...
Sheeranite flow control node?
I'll explain it to you when we get there. The Sheeranite flow control node is up ahead. Place some Sheeranite in it to use the device.
Is this it? I thought it was just decor for a scenic vantage point.
Try activating the Sheeranite flow control node. You can use the device as long as you're within the purification radius of the Sheeranite flow control node.
Device is so effective. So why didn't we use it before?
Well, the Enman's jet drone used to be malfunctioning as well. Our Sheeranite production was barely enough to cover the Tiansha pillar. We were forced to abandon the others. But things are different now. Injecting bits of Sheeranite into these Sheeranite facilities can bring them back up and running. It's just like a creek flowing past the fields, irrigating the fertile earth. Perhaps Enfield can truly help us to... The alarms? What is it, Funky?
Apologies, but we have an emergency. Has the Forge of the Sky been deployed?
It's done. We also verified the first batch of Sheeranite produced. Is there anything else we can do?
We We just completely lost the data link to the monitoring center. The center constantly monitors ambient depth readings. It's our first line of Blight Tide defense. It plays a key role in monitoring Blight activity. If we lose the monitoring center, the city's early warning system will be compromised. Angeloi and other enemies can be dealt with, but a large-scale Blight event...
It'll serve as a field test for our Sheer Knight.
Won't this affect our new production line?
It'll be all right.
Well, I have faith in Endfield. Mifu will be joining you. Yenning, help Endfield gather performance data of the Forge. Endman, we're counting on you to restart the monitoring center.
A Blight monitoring center suddenly gets overwhelmed by the Blight without giving off any warning. I'm not sure. They completely dropped off our radar after we entered Wuling City. However, the intensifying Blight activities must be a direct consequence of the damaged Tianxia pillar.
Enough talking already. Let's go and deal with the problem. Now!
Bai Shuang and I will take care of this place. You just head to the monitoring center.
I'm in position. Once we meet up, we will... Let me go! Damn you! Coward! Behave!
Did I just hear Tong Tong? A dark mask! Quick! There's plenty if you guessed her!
Captain Me, what's happening?
This kitty punk's not bad for a combatant. So I'm considering recruiting her to fight the Angeloi.
Put me down! Hey! You just gonna stand there and watch her brutalize me? You got thrashed too? Huh? It's the why she's having work for free? At least she didn't hurt you. Huh? Where there's life, there's hope. Chin up. we get this done, the better. I gotta head back to the stockade after this.
So why are you headed to Wuling City on your own, Tang Tang?
Cause I'm worried about my sworn sister. Can I do that?
Why do I get the feeling that you're always getting...
Alright, we got everyone already. Let's set off.
Splatters made it all the way here. Oh, dearie me. So many splatterlings. And right outside Wuling as well.
Stop mumbling and get to work. Otherwise, I will make you wipe the watchguard dorm windows afterwards.
Never! I'm no window wiper.
Oh, but you are pretty good at losing and wiping. How many times already? 7? 8? The watchguard bird and bees know your face already.
Huh? I won more battles than I lost! Stop feeding Dark Mask with your nonsense! Hey! Why don't we have a proper duel? Dark Mask will be the judge.
Don't have time for your games. We are trying to carry out a proper mission.
Ooh, you scared? If you refuse, you concede defeat. That means you owe me a dare. And if you lose this fight, you will carry food to my stockade. 300 caddies? Nope! Make it 500! On your own!
I can even carry the marker stone to your place, if that's what you want. Anyway, you've set yourself up to fail.
Hey! Hey! The bet is all ready! Even if you didn't say nothing about my dare if I lose!
You won't be running away. I will think of something proper. Eventually.
My eyes peel for a look.
Within estimates. Passed off as passed! Commence L7, annihilation! Oh, you got real clumsy! It's being drilled like an everywhere with yourself and flow!
More math than muscle.
Right there! Push forward! Take your end! Yeah. One,
Out of the back! Make it quick! Allagora!
Right now, push forward! Take your end!
Nice moves.
Out of the back! Now, you!
happens, you're losing the bet.
In your dreams!
Watch this! Leave it to me! Here's our answer! Take your end!
Your end awaits.
Not them on it!
Here's our chance! Absolute poundage! Chief's got a final left today. Hey, mad woman! How many splatters did you squish today?
5.
1, 2, 3. Oh, it's a tie!
Well, at least this road is safe to travel again.
Dark Mask, what is Tianshizhuang... what is the walking lightning rod asking you to do? I saw a burning comet smash into the city. You did that, right? What's that for?
Oi, Leo Feline.
Yeah! You wanna backstab me?
The opposite. We are headed to the monitoring center on official business. I can't spare anyone to keep their eyes on you. So go on, scamper back home.
You going where? The monitoring center? Thousands of Tianshi almost got themselves killed at that place. I can't win this duel if you get yourself killed. And I demand 1,000 KDs plus rice, oil fees, and steaks.
Whatever. Center incident is a real hassle. I say we keep pushing and get it fixed in one go.
This blight tide looks really bad. Look at what it's doing to the environment. This place reminds me of the stockade.
Take care of the blight. I will check on the others.
from the severity of the blight. It's like it was meant to destroy this place. It's possible, but...
Is something trying to dismantle the monitoring center from the inside?
We call it a tidal blast. It's an annoying angelos. That thing was the reason why the watchguards were forced to flee the monitoring center. I didn't expect it to settle down here.
Sounds like a big bad buggernoid. Maybe we should just skirt around it?
No. We can't leave it in peace if we want to restart the monitoring center. I will go and terminate it. If you are scared, you can go home.
I'm scared? Just a plus, says the splatter. Alright, it's on. We'll see who squishes this one first. That's a bit terrifying.
The Tianshi initiated their contingency plan and sealed the exit before withdrawing. The thing should be trapped for a while. I know the architecture. I will go take a look. You take the front approach. We will figure out how to get into the sealed sections.
Hey, wait! Why are we doing this on our own again? This splatters us really angry. Dark Mask, we best catch up to her. I just want that 1,000 caddies of food. Like you should get a permanent.
I wonder how Mifu is doing. She just ran off on her own.
She'll be all right. Let's just get rid of the splatters and chase up to her. You look really worried, Tong Tong. Nah, it's all about 1,000 caddies, prime cuts and things. I gotta protect my investment. Oh, I gotta ask for soda as well.
Wolves, let's feast.
Target locked. Fire!
I'm away.
Take this! Another hand! We're fighting Crystalla! We're united. Here's our chance! Much better now. Cleave now. And cut! Much better now.
You are fast. Seems like you can handle all the devices easily, Edmund.
Guess you thick skin, hard for safety.
Can't afford to wait for the rest of you. I'm heading over.
Hey! Dark Mask, quick! We gotta help her! That gate! How do we open it?
The activation switch should be nearby. Let's search this place thoroughly.
Enman, over there! A Shiranite flow control node. We can probably use it. already. This is just a game. What?
You guys. Fine. I could use some help. Distracted. Don't let it get too close to the core facilities of the monitoring center. Time to get in a real fight.
Your end awaits.
Commensale 7, annihilation. Much better. Once known, be dead. Take some of this. Hey, implement! They ate the joke! Again! Here's our chance! Right there! Get out of the way! Just too trapped! In my mouth! Sterilize this area!
Thanks for swinging by. Since we squished this thing, we should be able to restart the monitoring center. Hope the instruments are undamaged.
You're injured, Mifu. Try not to move too much.
Just a flesh wound. Ain't that bad, really. It's over, Tantan. We're all safe.
I wasn't being scared. You're hurt? I got some meds on me.
It would be a joke if my headstone reads, "Killed by Tantan's medical malpractice."
I never did that! What? Who says are you on, Dark Mask?
I was reckless back then. That Anglos was a serious threat and wounded many of our guards. I lost my cool.
Cut your excuses, warmonger. You're just itching for a fight with a big bad splatter.
Endman, let's take a look at the core facilities. Endman, monitoring center core facilities have been damaged, but not severely.
We got lucky.
Some simple repairs and a reboot should do the trick. At least 80% of the facilities are back online. The monitoring center is now assessing and monitoring blight activities for Wuling again.
Really appreciate your help. Boss will be pleased to hear about this. Can I ask you for a favor? Don't tell her that I've been wounded in this mission. So, little kitty, why so quiet? That thing got your nerves?
I just don't feel like talking. Look at you, slugging for those Wulingers all day. Almost got yourself killed. Drones should be worrying about you more.
Unlike you, she actually has plenty of other things to worry about.
City Viceroy and a stockade chief aren't that different, you know? Whatever. Since I finished what you asked, I believe we're even.
Endman, this is the terminal of the monitoring center. Before we head back, we should use it to test the system first.
Even the city folks are in danger. The stockade, that's what. But seeing that mad woman getting the short end of the stick got me feeling better. The blight tide is worse than before. Qingbo stockade will have to deal with it someday. Unlike the city, we got no artsy peddlers to keep out the tide. And they're not sharing their fancy tech with us. Yeah, if those blighted splatters pose a serious problem to the Wulingers, I don't think the stockade... My brother refuses to ask Wuling for help. We gotta figure out our own solutions. Oh, this is making my head hurt. How's your head, Dark Mask? She's still keeping you captive. I gotta figure out how to free Dark Mask from her evil hands. So, I tried sneaking into the city to make sure everyone's treated properly. But I discovered something even more amazing. You got an Enfield fam, right? I thought you were pretty good, Dark Mask. But your fam is solid too.
Where should we go next?
The monitoring center is working again. That will put her mind to ease. Thinking about my boss. Now I got a good reason to persuade her to take a break. The Arknight production project worked out, right? And the monitoring center is taken care of too. You know the search inside the city. She won't give herself a break unless we achieve something positive. In any case, I sincerely appreciate your help back there. That little feline made it sound like I lost the entire arm. There was a time when I kept ticking off the boss to battle things out. I endured far worse than this. Sparring with me was probably her only way to blow off some steam and forget everything else. Really miss those days. I wonder if I'm still able to catch her leave our arts. I wish. You sound even more desperate than I do. However, I can't help but feel something's wrong with Tang. Maybe it has to do with the stockade. Try asking what's on her mind, if you have the time. There are things I can't help her with. Dark Mask, on the other hand, might work wonders.
Total success. So, is it time to head back yet?
Yes, Mifu and Tang are waiting for us. Let's go.
Wanna head back with me and talk to the boss?
Mifu, Tang is... Dark Mask! Oi!
I gave her a chance to sleep away. Yet she's back for more. Thanks, Dark Mask. I'll head back first. Gotta report to the boss.
Nice, Dark Mask! You ended up choosing my side. So, if something bad happens to the stockade, would your Enfield fam help us? Something happened to Qingbo Stockade? No! The stockade is fine. It's about a fam's future safety. If I can get some of your icy creamy factory, everything would be super fine. The blood and splatters are getting worse every day. My stockade won't hold out forever. And someone owes me 1,000 caddies of food!
Looks like you need our AIC factory solution.
Yeah, but I got convinced everyone to stockade first. Like Broly and many in fam don't like outsiders. Then it's a deal. I'll get my fam sorted. Stay tuned. Perlica, you were planning to help Tang all along, right?
Indeed. It's been on my mind ever since our first meeting. They found a way to survive upon these lands. Alas, the enemy has arrived. If Neferth makes her next move... Agreed. Let's head back and talk to Tian Zhuang.
essence shall reveal itself. Is there something I missed?
Thank you for helping out. We can now investigate the Blight Tide anomalies and trace Neferith's activities. Endman, what do you think their next step is? Mifu, Tang supported our last operation, didn't she?
Wow! I thought you wouldn't tell Qianshu Zhuang about that.
Why wouldn't I?
This is the time we should be rowing the same boat. 10 years later, the scars from the disaster still divide us from the stockade residents. Trust was the first casualty. However, Endfield presents us with another opportunity.
Endfields will seek balance between Wuling City and Qingbo Stockade. What we need is more allies, not adversaries.
Qianshu Zhuang. What about her? If both Wuling City and Qingbo Stockade are in trouble, then she's...
The primary objective of Yinglong's Special Task Force remains in the North Wuling Exclusion Zone. Though understaffed, they did promise to offer any help they could afford to Wuling. HAS is already doing its best to reinforce this city. However, the overall situation on Talos 2 isn't looking too good. This is starting to feel like what happened 10 years ago.
Set your worries aside. We'll get through this together.
Indeed, we shall. This is just the beginning.
Hello? Hello? Dark Mask?
Tang?
I got my big bird to agree! We've prepped a pretty plot of land at the stockade! Oh, before I forget, the team sure fixed that broken road between our stockade and Wuling City. And we're giving you a super official invite! I super dare me to say no to that!
walking upon the land, can we truly appreciate every breath and pulse of life. And this is what Enfield is fighting for.
It's round and shiny. Oh, this is the actual size of Wuling.
The landslide has been cleared away.
The bridge is still out, though. Tung-Tung? Oh! I'm here to pick you up! This isn't another trick of yours, right? Of course not! Look, I'm genuinely concerned for all of you! Get this bridge fixed, then we'll head to the stockade together! Come on, just get moving already! by those pesky watchguards! Woo! We can finally use this road.
So, what was your plan for this road?
This is the only path if we need to borrow more food from the city.
I fear supplies at the stockade are dwindling.
Totally. That's why I really need to get 1,000 caddies of food. Let's save this discussion for stockade. Time to formally introduce Dark Mask.
An experienced hunter can read the winds and use it to predict the weather, or to track the prey. Got my eye. Not gonna look. Stand down! Wasn't expecting anything less.
I wouldn't expect anything less.
Haha, the Spring Chief is back! And...
Ah, it's you! Chief told us how you totally embarrassed the Wulingers, and they got down on their fours to beg you for help.
All right, fam, settle down and listen up. I have specifically summoned Dark Mask home to help repair our stockade. Everyone knows that our Dark Mask is a true professional. Splatters? Blood? With Dark Mask around, you'll be gone in a poof!
Dark Mask? I never knew you were so popular here.
This is actually making me curious. Now I really want to hear Tong Tong stories about you. Of course. The first step is to verify the deployment site.
Come with me. I got a perfect place for you. Spacious and quiet.
How did you find this place?
So I was just napping. Oh, wait! I was doing some serious surveying of my turf. Flooded during my patrols.
The AIC factory will help you construct the facilities you need. Let's start with a farm complex.
I know we ain't as loaded as Wuling. We don't really have much to offer. But here, take these. With you and the AIC factory around, I can finally let the fam handle themselves. Just talk to Hula if you got problems. Well, some of our people have been sneaking in and out of the stockade. Something funny is going on. My burrow's always busy, so I got looking into myself.
They probably have side jobs or something. The stockade isn't doing too well, you know?
Whatever. If something's up, I'll holler at you at once. And once I get fort tidied up, I'll take you on a tour of our ancestral spring. Promise!
He accepted, but he did not agree. Now, how can we proceed without incurring too many sacrifices? Administrator.